Alrighty, and welcome here to Columbus High School as we get ready for girls basketball action here in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. You're watching Zaleski Sports here tonight, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. Ben Brecht with you here as we get things ready to roll between the Gilman Pirates and the Columbus Dons. Early season Eastern Clover Belt Conference basketball coming to you here tonight on Zaleski Sports. This game getting going a little bit early because Gilman makes a long trip all the way down here. So that's where we're at. And the Gilman Pirates looking to go back home a little earlier, and we will oblige, of course. Since it's a little ways. It's quite a trip. So we are almost getting ready here to get set for our starting lineups and our national anthem. But let me give you a quick preview here of the Gilman Pirates coming into this game with a record of 3-3, 1-1 in the conference so far this season, coming off of a 39-36 victory at Spencer. That was on the 5th. So that would have been last week, Friday. And so the Pirates coming off of a close win at Spencer. As I mentioned, 3-3, 1-1 in the conference. Meanwhile, the Columbus Dons come into this game 4-2 on the season, 1-1 also in the conference. They're coming off of a loss against Neillsville last Friday. 49-36 was the final there. And the Dons kind of stuck around in that game for a little while with Neillsville, and they were right in that like 7 to 13 point margin most of the game, but a good showing against Neillsville. As you know, Neillsville, the perennial the powerhouse here in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. But we are almost ready here for our opening prayer and our national anthem. So we're going to take a quick little break here as we get one of our spots in, and then we'll be back with the national anthem and the starting lineups for you here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
And welcome back here to Columbus High School as we are getting ready for our national anthem here by the Columbus High School Pep Band. Thank you to the pep band as they got us rolling here. And we're going to get taking a look at the starting lineups for both of these squads here in just a moment as we hear from the great Joe Byro, a mainstay here at Columbus, doing all the PA announcing. He'll bring that to us. We're excited. We got an extended views here from Columbus for these games this season. But now let's turn it over to Joe, and he'll get the Gilman Pirates going. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dons fans of all ages, get on your feet for the starting lineup of your Columbus Stars. At guard, 5'7" senior, number 1, Kate Casperson. At guard, 5'8" sophomore, number 2.
And there you have it. There are the starting lineups brought to you from Joe Byro. As we get ready to tip things off here at Columbus, you're going to see our broadcast here. We got many views for you here tonight as we got cameras all over the gym, and that's the way we're going to be rolling through this season here as we follow the Columbus Dons for our boys and girls games. So I hope you enjoy this broadcast as we got all sorts of special angles. Sounds from the court. The opening tip will go to Gilman as they'll start things off here. Looking to go inside, and we're going to get an early tie-up. And that will go back to Columbus to begin this one. These two teams met a couple of times last season. And an early turnover there for the Dons. Pirates bringing it back down. Nice pass inside, and the nice basket goes to Nora Noonan. First points on the board for Gilman. As I mentioned, these two teams met twice last year as Ellie Gardner knocks down her first jumper of the game at the free throw line. First match was in Columbus. Gilman came out with the win, that one 63-60. Second one was at Gilman, and that was a 43-32 Columbus win as Kate Casperson knocks down the triple. Some early offense here for the Dons And there, another nice play on the defensive end as Burnick comes away with another steal. And then that's taken away by the Pirates. And now taken away, Izzy Holes will come out of it. And she'll score in transition. There we go. Frenetic pace here to begin this one, and a 7-2 Dons lead. Nice pass ahead, that layup off the mark, and a rebound and a foul coming from behind. Stepping in there was Reese Weir to grab the board. That's going to be called on Kate Casperson. There's a nice view of that three from Casperson, getting it done on the offensive end. The first three of the night for her. And first free throw good for Reese Weir. Casperson is able to hit a couple of threes at least every game. And so it's good to see her get started early. Second free throw no good. Burnick comes down with the board. Holes will bring it up. Over to Gardner on top using the screen from Burnick. Kick back out to Holes. And she'll split defenders and get the layup to go. Izzy Holtz off to a good start here for 4 early points. Quick pass ahead. Burnick almost comes away with the steal. It'll be out of bounds back to Gilman. It's a fast start here for Columbus tonight. Much quicker than their last game against Neillsville, where the offense was kind of stagnant early. But now we got a penalty or a foul down low. That's going to be on Burnick. That will send Reese Weir to the line, shooting 2. Her second trip of the night. We'll hear some sounds from the court. So we got some mics down there too. That one off the mark. Burnick comes down with the board. As Holtz will bring it up for Columbus. Gardner driving. Pass inside. That's going to be swung around. Casperson, another look at 3. That's off. Rebound down to Noonan. Quick pass ahead, dribbling underneath the basket. There's an open 3 attempt and knocks it in. Reagan Soper knocks down her first 3 of the night. Holtz with it on the right wing. As we're now back down to a 3-point game early in this one. Looking to go inside, stepping in, Reese Weir comes away with a steal. Then on the other end, good hands by Ellie Gardner. Will take that one away from Weir. Back and forth early on with turnovers for both teams. Gardner driving, kick out, corner 3 for Wilczek. That's off the side of the rim, goes out. Back to the Pirates as Chase Blinker makes her first appearance of the night. And then Avery Olenek will come in for Gilman. Allison Olenek using the screen, some nice pressure in the backcourt, and they will get called for the foul. But nice job by the Dons, able to trap as soon as they got across half court. The last game against Neillsville, they were giving the Warriors some trouble with their full court press, and that's carried over here tonight. Dons playing some good defense early on in the season, and we got a travel call. So an early turnover there by Reagan Soper. as Bernick will come back in. Freshman Ellie Gardner will bring it up here for Columbus. She's been leading the way for the Dons in scoring so far early this season. But Izzy Holes will try a three. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Wilczek. Looking to go inside. They find Bernick. And then we have a foul call. That's going to be on Allie Olenek. That'll send Manny Bernick to the line here, shooting two. First free throws of the night for the Dons. That one's off. You see the Dons ranked number 8 in the state in our rankings here. They're putting together a strong start to this season. Look to be one of the top teams in the conference, at least early on. There's a nice jumper from just inside the arc. That's off the mark. Ellie Gardner comes down with the board. And she's going to get fouled on that jumper. That's going to be called on Allison Olenek. So Gardner at the free throw line. The early stats that I have from this season, she's averaging 20 points per game. And there you can see clear foul as she hit her hand. And second free throw is good. And there's a turnover as Blenker stepped in there to force the turnover. Nicely done by Chase, anticipating where she was going. So another turnover here for the Pirates. Sees Columbus take over once again offensively. Kick into the left corner, Wilczek for three. No good, rebound. Comes down to Vic. You're going to go inside, kick it back out. Gardner right coming in immediately on when she put the ball down. And now going inside, the nice rebound from Avery Olenek, and she's going to get fouled. That foul called on Blenker. That is the fourth team foul on Columbus as Avery Olenek heads to the line. Kate Casperson comes back in for Columbus. Second free throw here for Olenek. And lane violation means that we will skip that free throw. Dons basketball with a 6-point lead here to begin this one. Kick into the corner, Gardner for three. That's no good. Rebound down, it's going to be a tie-up. Possession goes to Gilman. And that's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover for the Pirates, and Dons will get it right back. Those turnovers are haunting Gilman here early in this one. Really halting anything that they try to get going. Pass into the corner now with Holtz, back up top, Gardner. A really good freshman here for Columbus, looking to go inside to Hilgeman. Scramble on the floor, that's going to be taken out. Nice job by Noonan. Comes away with the steal, her second of the night. And another turnover for the Pirates. This game is brought to you by First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield. They serve anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. Nice pass inside as Hilgeman finishes for two. Kelly Hilgeman from Gardner. Another nice trap as they just get it over the half-court line, and it forces another turnover. That harassing defense from the Dons doing some good work early here. Now to an 8-point lead now. Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products, so contact them today for a free quote. Into the corner they go with Holtz, back up top to Casperson. Oh, and Gardner just dropped that one. Noonan comes away with her third steal, and then layup in transition. No. Put back also off. And there's a foul going to be called on the Dons. Nicely done, Reagan Soper. Getting in there, being persistent. And she'll go to the line. Meanwhile, Columbus will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back for more basketball here from Columbus High School on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you'd expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
And welcome back here to Columbus High School. Out of that timeout, we got two free throws here for Reagan Soper, as she missed the first one. We got one more coming here. And second free throw up and in. He will knock down that only their second make from the line here tonight for the Pirates. They've been struggling at the free throw line early in this one. Gardner, meanwhile, driving middle of the lane. Jumper just short. Hilgeman right there for the putback. That's off, and eventually it's tracked down by Gardner. Kick out. Holtz for three, and she got it to fall. Izzy Holtz. Big three there from Holtz, able to knock down her first of the night. Nice pass inside, can't get that one. And tie up. Possession will go to Columbus. Don's out to a 10-point lead here as we approach the halfway mark here in this first half. A strong start for Columbus. Their defense really doing some good work early on, leading to a lot of possessions. The more possessions you get, the more shots you get, and the more threes you get, as Izzy Holtz knocks down her second three of the night. And we got a timeout going to be called by Gilman, as once again they had problems dealing with that full court press. And so a 30-second timeout taken by Gilman. We'll take a spot with them as well. You're watching high school basketball here tonight on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Did you know we carry chocolate that can help you stay strong and fit this holiday season?
And welcome back here to Columbus High School. A 20-7 lead here for the Dons over the Pirates. And the Pirates needed a timeout. Coming out of that timeout, looking to get it into the free throw line jumper. That's off the mark by Reese Weir. And now Casperson will come away with it. Out in transition, that shot's going to get blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Casperson back to the Pirates. And there are some great hands from Ellie Gardner. Gets the steal and layup in transition. Ellie Gardner making it look easy. The scoop and score. Now out in transition come the Pirates. That shot off the mark, but the putback good. There was Nora Noonan. Ellie Gardner with it on top here for Columbus. Kick over to Holes. Her three off the mark. Rebound taken down inside. That's Noonan once again. She's putting together a strong first half here for the Pirates. They're looking to go inside now. Burnett comes away with the steal. Kick out to Gardner. Nice little setback jumper from just inside the arc. Ellie Gardner rocking and rolling here to begin this one. Some good pressure defense once again from the Dons, and then that forces another turnover, a carry called on Soper. Chase Blinker comes back in here for Columbus. A 15-point lead here for the Dons. Take a look at that, another beautiful step back there from Ellie Gardner. She got a nice looking jump shot. Gardner now back with it on top. Has that one knocked away. Coming away with the steal is Noonan. Pass ahead, and she's gonna go to the free throw line. Reagan Soper. That's gonna be called on Chase Blanker. Sending Soper to the line. Shooting two. That's a sixth team foul on Columbus. So next one will put Gilman in the bonus as Soper knocks down the first. That's really the only thing that's not going the Dons' way here in this first half is the foul trouble. And second free throw is also good. Pirates free throw shooting improving here as the first half wears on. Casperson with it on top here for Columbus. Gets to Bernick at the free throw line. Make sure to visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. the day after Thanksgiving through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Down on this end, driving, Vic misses the shot. Hit their own rebound, and the basket good for Alice Olenek. Kick over to Casperson, left corner three, off. Gets her own rebound. Driving inside and scoring, Kate Casperson. Some good hustle leads to an easy layup. Back out to a 13-point Dons lead. Gardner almost came away with the steal. Kick over, right corner three. That's no good. And fight for the rebound. Possession will stay on this end with the Pirates.
Into the ballgame for the Dons, number 4, Sophie Lupchak.
Rice is more than floors of Marshfield. Make sure to stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today. And there, another inerrant pass taken away this time by Wilczek, and she'll finish in transition for 2. Once again. Don's making the most of these turnovers by the Pirates, getting a lot of easy transition looks so far in this first half.
Ellie Gardner.
Gardner comes back in. That 3 off the mark. It'll go out of bounds. Back here to the Dons. Just over 6 minutes left in this first half. A 28-13 lead here for Columbus. A strong first half from the Dons. And that ball is eventually going to get picked up by Addie Vick. Soper looking to go inside. Now swing it around. Soper, top of the arc. 3 is airballed. Out of bounds, back to Columbus. For 90 years, Valley Community Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by the NCUA. Sophie Wilczek will bring it across here for the Dons. Looking to go inside now. Izzy Holtz. And the layup good from Holtz. Able to just find her way through that defense. Nice pass ahead. And that jumper good there for Addie Vick. First points of the night for her. Gardner driving. Free throw line jumper is good for Ellie Gardner. Allie Olenek will bring it across. And we're going to get a foul there called on Kate Casperson as she contested that shot. That's going to send Reagan Soper to the line. Excuse me, they called that on a Holes. So Soper back to the free throw line. No, it was on Casperson. Joe got it wrong. That's why you don't listen to the announcer, I guess. Maybe. All right, we got one more free throw here for Soper. Averaging 11 points per game. And that second one is good. She's a little shy of that. Well, no, actually, I should say she's on pace for that here so far tonight. That 3 off the mark by Wilczek. Rebound tracked down there by Aubrey Steinbach. And scramble on the floor. We're going to get a foul called. Actually, we're going to have the officials come together. They're going to figure out what this is. And they're going to call the travel. No foul, it's a travel instead. So another turnover for the Pirates. Dons doubled up the Pirates here in this first half, as we are under 4.5 minutes. Sophie Wilczek, left corner 3 is no good. That will go out of bounds. And back to Gilman. Bringing it across is Allison Olenek, and she stepped out of bounds. Once again, that full court press doing some good work here for the Dons. We've seen that press work very successfully here throughout this early season. And that pass, oh, Holes was able to get it. Back up top now with Gardner. Holes driving, jumper. Off the mark, Bernick down with it. Back out, Holes in the paint. Bernick once again missing. Rebound down to Steinbach. Avery Olenek pass to Soper. As we approach 3.5 minutes left in this first half. Don's defense stellar. They look to go inside. That's going to go out of bounds. It will stay on this end with the Pirates.
Into the ball game for the Pirates, number 10, and Vic. Number 15, Nora Noonan.
Noonan and Vic coming back in. Pass into the corner. Ali Olenek. Jumper off the mark. Hilgeman comes down with the board. Ellie Gardner will bring it up for Columbus. Columbus being patient on offense here. When they get in the half court, just looking for a good shot, make the defense work a little bit. And there's a nice feed down low to Bernick. She gets her own rebound. She leads the Dons in rebounding this season. Say she's already got 5 here tonight. Out to Gardner. We need to go inside. Nice pass inside to Hilgeman. Her shot off the mark. Rebound. That can't get it. That one also off. Eventually, it will come down, taken out by Reese Weir. And her jumper is no good. It's eventually going to get tracked down into the corner. Steinbach has made a nice contribution off the bench here to start this one for Gilman, contributing well on the boards. Bernick now looking inside. Hilgeman got it to go. Kenley Hilgeman for 2. Hilgeman will come away with the steal. And then Holtz for 3 off the side of the rim. I mentioned Steinbach off the bench for Gilman, and Hilgeman, I should say, for the Dons, has also put together a strong start in this one. They look to get it inside, kick back out Gardner. Once again, she knocks in the triple. Ellie Gardner for 3. Under a minute now, and we're going to get a foul called on the shot. That's going to be on Ellie Gardner. Let's take a look at that 3 there by Gardner. Beautiful stroke. Knocks down her first one of the night. At the free throw line for Gilman is Aubrey Steinbach. One more. And knocks that one in.
Into the Pirates, number 11, Reagan Soper.
As we're now just under a minute here in this first half. See what the Dons can put together. You always want to finish your half strong. It's how you start and end the halves. That's what really matters. And see if the Dons can put some more points on the board here to end this first half. They already got a big lead, but it can never be too comfortable. especially since we have another half of basketball. Gardner with it on top. Oh, trying to get it over Soper. She'll come away with the steal. Quickly down the floor, that shot off the mark, trying to save it, but saved into Garneau. Back up top now, Holtz driving, and layup good, and the foul for Izzy Holtz. Nice attack down the middle of the lane by Izzy, and she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. She's headed to the Serve Pro free throw line. Make sure to call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And that is good. Izzy Holtz converts the three-point play. And now down to 10 seconds. Into the corner. And that's going to be a jump ball with 2 seconds left. And that will go to Columbus. So Dons have 2 seconds. And they'll just not shoot it. That'll do it for the first half. The Columbus Dons out to a strong start here tonight, out to a 40-18 lead over the Gilman Pirates. Their harassing defense doing some good work here in this one, forcing a lot of turnovers, and Columbus is just taking advantage on the other end of the floor. A complete half for the Dons. We will go to our halftime break here as we get set for our halftime show here from Columbus. You're watching high school basketball tonight on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
True value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Join the Gross family of satisfied customers at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Come see their large selection of cars, trucks and SUVs on the Marshfield lot. Or find it at grossauto.com, and we'll have it delivered to Marshfield for your convenience. You'll love their people and state-of-the-art service department, where service guests get a free courtesy car. Top it all off with the Gross lifetime engine warranty on most vehicles. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
Alrighty, and welcome back here to Columbus High School as we get going here on our halftime show. Let's take a look at our first half stats here tonight. Let's first start with the Gilman Pirates. And they're led in scoring in that first half by Reagan Soper, finishing with 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a steal. Here we got 4 points for Nora Noonan, 3 rebounds, and 4 steals. Her defense was fantastic in that first half. She put together a really strong half there for the Pirates. Did Nora Noonan. We got 2 points for Aubrey Steinbach off the bench, 3 rebounds as well. 2 points for Allison Olenek. 2 for Addie Vick, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. And then 1 point for Reese Weir, 2 rebounds, and a steal as well. Oh, and then don't forget about Avery Olenek. She finished with a rebound. So there we got them all coming in the stat column for the Gilman Pirates here on the night. Meanwhile, they were led in scoring in that first half by Ellie Gardner. She finished with 10 points there in the first half. Did a nice job of attacking the basket, really finding some good spots in the zone, and then she hit a 3 as well. And so, no, she's got more than 10. Here, I'll count it up once again. We got, she's got 13 actually. I missed her 3 in my tally. Ellie Gardner has 13 points on the night, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals is what I got her down for. 9 points for Izzy Holtz. No, she's got more than 9. I'm trying to read my slashes or little tally things. It's not going so well here, obviously. She's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 15. She's got 15 points on the night. Izzy Holtz putting together the best first half scoring performance for the Columbus Dons, at least in this game. I don't know about all season, but she was dominant in the first half. We got 4 points for Kenley Hilgeman off the bench, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal as well. 5 points for Kate Casperson, 1 rebound and 1 steal. 2 points for Sophie Wilczek, and a rebound and 2 steals. And then 1 point for Maddie Bernick, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. That kind of rounds out the stats for the Columbus Dons on the first half in a dominant performance for Columbus, getting it done on both ends of the floor. And out to a 40-18 lead. We're going to take another break here as we keep things rolling here from Columbus High School. We will be back after this quick break. You're watching girls high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, and welcome back here to Columbus High School in a 40-18 Dons lead here at the half. We got the Dons rolling on both ends of the floor, putting together a dominant performance here tonight in one of their early season home games as we get things started here in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. We are a third game of the Eastern Clover Belt here tonight. Both teams coming into tonight with a 1-1 record, and the Dons proven to be the better team through the first half here, but we'll see if the Pirates can kind of settle things down on the offensive end of the floor. They had quite a few turnovers there in that first half, so if they can settle things down here and get some stops defensively, they might make a run back in this one, and so we'll just have to see if they can get that going. But if they're going to do that, they have to start rolling here right after this halftime break and start early. So we have about just over a minute, well, a minute and a half before we get back to action here. So since we have some more commercials, let's hear from one of our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports, and we'll have the second half of basketball from Columbus High School after these messages. This game brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
And welcome back to basketball here from Columbus High School as we get ready for second half action here between the Dons and the Pirates. To begin things, it will be Izzy Holz in transition, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line. That was a quick possession, as the Dons really aggressively took that out of the halftime break, I should say. Holtz going to the line here, shooting a pair. And that first one off the mark. This is her second trip to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line here tonight. And second free throw is up and in. Continuing her stellar performance here tonight, knocking down one of two to begin things here in the second half for Columbus. We got a trap there, and we're going to get a foul called. This one on Ellie Gardner, because she reached in on that. That is her third personal, but she will stay in the game. Here's we're just getting underway in the second half. Swinging around to Allison Olenek here on top of the arc. Nice pass inside. Can't get that shot to go. Rebound Addie Vick also off. Bernick comes out with it. And we're going to get some foul called. Sorry, I missed that. I was looking down here. And it'll be Pirate basketball. Still inbound along their own baseline. Back up, looking to go down inside, and the layup inside is off the mark, but she's going to get fouled. That's Avery Olenek, as she'll head to the free throw line. Avery Olenek now at the line, shooting 2 here for the Pirates, averaging just under 5 points a game, as you can see. Off the mark on the first one. Second free throw. And that bounces in. So first point on the board here for the Pirates. Casperson swinging it over to Holtz, looking to go inside now. Will check, it's triple teamed, and we're gonna get a held ball. That will go, possession will stay on this end here with Columbus. So inbound finds Bernick, and Bernick gets it for 2. Maddie Bernick off of the out of bounds play. Those are perfectly drawn up. Now driving middle of the lane, layup off, rebound down to Izzy Holes. Driving with Soper. Now quick pass ahead, Gardner, and she gets the basket to go in transition. Ellie Gardner for 2. She keeps it rolling here. Back comes Avery Olenek for the Pirates, looking to go down low. They find Reese Weir. Shot no good. Wilczek comes out with it. So cross has Casperson in the corner. Swing around, Wilczek for 3. That's off. And we're going to get a foul down low. That's going to be called on Gilman. Foul called on Avery Olenek. Let's take a look at that nice layup by Gardner. Able to get around the defender, gathers herself first, and then finishes. Off of the inbounds, we got a turnover. Taken away by Noonan. Back up top, Soper with it. Swing over to Allie Olenek. There's a nice drive and finish there for Allison Olenek. Now a 24-point Dons lead into the corner. Wilczek for 3. Rebound comes down to Reagan Soper. And now a turnover, Casperson out to Gardner, misses, gets her own rebound, put back also off the mark. Rebound down to Reese Weir. And then Ellie Gardner will take it away and finish once again in transition. Quick hands from Ellie Gardner. That's her 3rd steal of the night. That 3 down to Noonan. Gets her own rebound, can't finish. Once again, Maddie Bernick in there for the rebound. She's into the starting lineup, and she's showing you exactly why. She crashes the boards pretty great. Casperson airballed the 3. Straight to Allison Olenek, and then in transition comes Reagan Soper. Pass into the corner here with Sophie Wilczek. Swing it around, Gardner on top. Holtz drive, kick out to Wilczek. Inside, now as they swing it over into the right corner with Casperson. Back over Izzy Holtz for 3, and she knocks that one down. Izzy Holtz once again from behind the arc. And another turnover for the Pirates. Yeah, let's take a look. Here in transition for the Pirates. A nice basket put up there by Reagan Soper. Able to get that one to go, and she was ahead of everybody. There's good transition opportunity for Gilman. They're going to need more of those here in the second half as Bernick misses that one. Rebound down to Addie Vick. Nice pass ahead, but that time Soper can't finish. Bernick once again with the board. There's another transition opportunity for the Pirates. This time on this end, scramble on the floor off of the missed three and a held ball. Possession arrow points to the Pirates. I want to thank our fantastic PA announcer, Joe Byrell. Came over, told me, hey, there are no more jump balls. They are held balls because they technically don't jump. So there you go. There's some basketball trivia for you. Well, I guess not really trivia. It's more like he corrected me, but nicely done, Joe. You're always looking out for us here. So we got held balls moving forward. Back up top, Reagan Soper dribbles to the top of the arc, kick back out with Avery Olenek. And scramble on the floor, held ball, possession goes to Columbus. 27-point lead here for the Dons. Just under 13 minutes left in this one. Dons on a 10-5 run here in the second half, continuing their strong play. Casperson getting it into Hilgeman. Back out Gardner for three. She knocks it in once again. Ellie Gardner. Reagan Soper trying to save that one from going into the backcourt. Does so. Back into the corner, Avery Olenek now as Hilgeman will come away with the steal. Gardner in transition and an offensive foul. Let's take a look at this nice three-point basket from Ellie Gardner. Once again, spot up and splash. Finds the bottom of the net. So off of that turnover, once again, Pirate basketball. Down by 30. They swing it around here with Addie Vick. They're going to go inside. Nice feed. They find Allison Olenek. Looks like Chase Blinker fell down. That opened up that layup for Olenek. Holtz with it on top. Over to Casperson on the right wing. Back out Casperson. And there are some good hands by Noonan. She plays some good defense. They congratulate student athletes across central Wisconsin on their accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Holtz going down to Hilgeman. Hilgeman gets it to go. Kenley Hilgeman finds some space down though and gets it to fall. That's her first basket here in the second half. Back out to that 30-point Dons lead. And we're going to get a foul called down on this end. That's going to be on Casperson. Pirates inbounding along their own baseline. And Blanker comes away with the steal. She read that one the entire way. Some good defense from Chase. Hilgeman now finding Blanker on the left block. That pass, that's going to get taken away, and a held ball. Avery Olenek got in there for that steal. Possession belongs to Gilman. Pass into the corner here with Vic. Nice double team, and Dick forces the turnover. She steps out of bounds. Don's doing a nice job. They found those spots on the court where you cross half court. You always want to trap there. When the ball goes into the corner, you want to trap there. And the Don's doing a nice job forcing turnovers because those traps are coming. And Gilman has really nothing that they can do about it. And we got a foul called there on Steinbach. And the inbound to Hilgeman, and she finishes. Kenley Hilgeman for 2 and the foul. She'll go back to the Serve Pro free throw line here to shoot for the old-fashioned three-point play. And so we got new sub into the game. Reese Weir coming back in here for the Pirates. Yeah. Let's take a look at that good play from Hilgeman. Just found enough space underneath the basket and was able to finish through the contact, continuing her stellar night as she knocks down the free throw as well for the three-point play. So those are the spots you want to attack on any baseline out-of-bounds play, is those spots in between the zone right underneath the basket. Those are where you get your opportunities as Hilgeman comes down with another rebound. She's got 5 so far tonight. Garneau's pass, kick out to Wilczek. Garneau now down on the right baseline. And that's going to get taken away by Noonan. That is her 6th steal of the night. She leads everybody with that one. Her defense has been on point. 9 minutes left here in the second half. In a dominant showing tonight for the Dons. Wilczek comes away with the rebound. Pulls into the corner. Now Blanker on the left baseline. Jumper is no good. Hilgeman right there for the rebound. Can't get the putback, but she will get fouled and go back to the free throw line. Back to the Serve Pro free throw line is Kenley Hilgeman. And first free throw good. Let's take a look at that strong finish from Hilgeman there. So many hands in there, but she's able to force their way through the contact and get the shot up at least. And knocks down the second one as well. She's 3 of 3 here on the night at the free throw line. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, that's Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, I believe, and more. All designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with membership and packages available. Book your wellness session today at bewell/studio.com. Inside to Blanker, and she's going to get fouled. Foul called on Reagan Soper. That is her second. That is the 6th team foul on the Pirates. They get it into Casperson into the right corner. Gardner now driving. Kick back out to Casperson. Now inside Garneau, and she's going to lose that out of bounds. Turnover Dons. Events were made for Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Large groups or small private party spaces available for your event. Holiday party dates are booking fast, so call now for available dates. And there Gardner once again with the steal, and that's going to go out of bounds. That was blocked out there by Nora Noonan. And so the Dons basketball along that baseline. Nice pass inside, and once again they find Kenley Hilgeman for the easy 2 off of that baseline inbound. And we got a timeout taken by the Gilman Pirates. We got a 60-second timeout here, and so we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back with the rest of this game here tonight on Zaleski Sports. You're watching this game brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
And welcome back here to Columbus High School. Columbus Dons with a 62-25 lead here with the Gilman Pirates. As Nora Noonan will go to the free throw line. Foul called on Chase Blanker. 2 shots here for Noonan at the Serve Pro free throw line. Milwaukee Demo Days are this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. It's the biggest Milwaukee sale day of the year, just in time for Christmas. Milwaukee Demo Days this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Now a turnover, that taken away by Reese Weir. Second steal of the night for her. Need to go inside now with Soper, and she's going to get fouled. And we'll go once again to the free throw line. The Serve Pro free throw line. That is the 4th personal on Chase Blanker. That's the 6th team on the Dons. Soper knocks down the first. That is her. This is her 4th trip to the line tonight. She's averaging 11 points per game, and she is right about at that average here in this one. Gardner with it on the right wing. Over to Wilczek. Back out left corner 3 for Sophie Wilczek. Can't get it to fall. Rebound down to Avery Olenek. Aubrey Lambrecht into the game here for Columbus. Middle of the lane. Can't get that one to go. Put back also off the mark for Vic. Rebound out of bounds to Columbus. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation with professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your hometown comfort experts. Olenek will take it out here for Gilman. That shot off. Right there for the rebound was Noonan. And put back also off for Soper. That three no good. Vick there, and she finally gets the basket to go. It's probably like 4 or 5 offensive rebounds on that possession for Gilman, so some good attacking of the glass. We'll check with it on top into Bernick, and we're going to get a foul called there on Reagan Soper. So it's bonus free throws now for the Dons as Maddie Bernick will go to the line. We want to thank our game day sponsors of Arts Body Shop, Bruce Orthodontics, Gross Motors of Marshfield, and Hefco Floral. Bernick missing the free throw. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Olenek. Ali Olenek, I should say. Right corner three, airballed straight to the hands of Izzy Holes. And there's another nice layup in transition for Ellie Gardner. And we're just going to get a timeout as we roll some new subs into the game. We'll keep things rolling here, though. And a 64-29 Dons lead. Complete performance tonight for the Dons from the opening tip. Some tough defense, forced a lot of turnovers early, and they made those, converted those turnovers into baskets on the other end. Foul called there on Aubrey Lambrecht. 2 shots here for Reagan Soper. Misses the first. And second one no good. Rebound down to Izzy Holes. And we're going to get a double dribble. Turnover for the Dons. Say a really nice showing tonight from the Columbus Dons. They played a couple of close games with Gilman last year. But obviously the results speak for themselves here tonight, as they are a little ways ahead of the Pirates, at least in this one. And 2 shots here for Ali Olenek. Chase Blanker comes back in for Columbus. His Next Step Prosthetics provides prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Ali Olenek Sr., averaging 6.5 points per game, misses both free throws. That's going to go out of bounds. It will stay on this end with the Pirates. Ali Olenek inbounding here with Hattie Vick. Gets it back, 3 no good. Lambrecht comes down with the rebound for Columbus. Now everyone in the stats column for the Dons. And now that pass is going to get stolen away by Olenek. And then layup in transition for Addie Vick. Blanker with it on the left wing for Columbus as they swing it around. Hilgeman driving. That shot blocked from behind. Nicely done by Nora Noonan. Gets the block. And then we're going to get free throws down on this end. Foul called on Columbus. That means that Addie Vick will go to the line here shooting. That's going to be on Izzy Holtz. Her second, 9th team on the Dons. At the line, Addie Vick. That off, rebound down to Lambrecht, and we're going to get a foul once again. That's going to be called on Allison Olenek. Got fouls aplenty as we close this game out here. That's the 8th team on Gilman. Aubrey Lambrecht going to the line, shooting 1-and-1. And knocks that in. Second free throw here for Lambrecht is off the mark. Rebound tracked down there by Soper. Getting inside to Soper, she loses that one. Hilgeman comes away with it. Now Holes in transition. That's going to go out, but it will stay on this end off of the Pirates. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Lambrecht into the left corner. Back out to Casperson on the left wing as we approach 3 minutes left in this one. A 34-point lead for Columbus. It was a 22-point game at the halftime break. So Don's just continuing to keep the aggressiveness going here in the second half. As Casperson will inbound along the baseline. Hitting it into Blanker at the top of the arc. Out to Lambrecht. Driving, loses that. It's stolen away by Soper. Back up top here with Soper. And nice pass. They find Allison Olenek. Beautiful pass from Noonan as Olenek went straight, cut straight to the basket. Blanker with it on the right baseline. And that layup off the mark. Rebound taken inside there by Soper. Reminder, coming up next is our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Casperson will inbound here for Columbus. I mentioned it was a 40-18 game at the halftime break. Don's extending that lead even more here in the second half. Playing some good basketball as Garneau turns it over. But overall, the Dons playing some good basketball. They played a good game in Neilsville on Thursday. But now they're playing some good basketball here tonight, responding well after that loss against the Warriors. And meanwhile, for Gilman, you just got to try to regroup and keep things rolling up down the stretch. As Casperson sailed that one a little too far ahead of Hilgeman. Inside, Blanker comes down with the board. We got a held ball. Stay on this end. Gilman will be traveling to Greenwood for their next game on Tuesday. So it's a good chance for Gilman to kind of regroup, see if they can get a win down in Greenwood. Meanwhile, Columbus will be heading to Spencer on Tuesday, and we'll have that one for you from the Dome in Spencer. So it's a tough place to play. They'll test the Dons. Gilman bringing it across over to Sophie Wilczek, dribbling inside. There's a three from Garneau, can't get it to fall. Rebound taken by Noonan. And there's the basket for Reagan Soper. So we're under a minute left in this one. Don's putting a dominant performance together from start to finish here tonight against the Pirates. We'll look to keep that going against Spencer on Tuesday. Nice block inside by Soper. Blanker gets away out of there with it. Eventually gets it back, and that's going to go, there's going to be a foul. And actually, we're going to get a conference seeing what this is going to, yep. They'll send Blanker to the line. Here with 36 seconds left. Foul called on Nora Noonan. As she knocks down her first. She got her first points of the night with that one. Oh, missed the second. Jim's pretty excited for those. And offensive foul. Chase coming in, steps in, and takes the charge. Foul called on Avery Olenek. This Jim is lighting it up here for Chase Blanker. Sophie Wilczek will throw it in. Down under 30 seconds. Wilczek pass ahead to Garneau. Back over to Blanker. Jumper is off. Rebound taken inside by Ali Olenek. Now out in transition, Addie Vick finishes. Hilgeman. Going, oh, has that stolen away by Soper. And that'll do it. That's the final here tonight. I didn't know if there was going to be a call on that last play there, but no call. We got a final, though, for you. The Columbus Dons win it 66-37, getting it done here tonight against the Gilman Pirates. They go to 5-2 on the season. More importantly, 2-1 in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. Gilman falls to 3-4, 1-2 in the Eastern Clover Belt. And we'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up after these messages. This game is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. Stick around as we'll get our coach and player of the game in here at the Columbus Dons High School. We'll be right back with the Nasonville Dairy post-game.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cefalotiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
A steal. We just play solid defense, but overall, proud of the girls' effort tonight.
Yeah, and you guys got things rolling on the offensive end as well, kind of being able to pick apart their zone a little bit, and then also get out in transition. So I guess speak to the offensive game tonight as you put up, over 60 points here against Gilman.
Yeah, I think once we decided that we were going to hit the gap and make two people play us, we got open shots, and then, in all honesty, we started to go high post. We went high post and opposite. We got pretty much any look we wanted, so that helps a lot. And then our defense in the second half got us some layups, which that helps, and it makes the shooting a little easier.
Yeah, you guys had a nice win here tonight over Gilman and a nice bounce back game coming off of that loss against Neelsville. I know I didn't get to interview you in Neilsville, so let's briefly touch on that Neilsville game because you guys hung around there with Neilsville for most of that one.
Yeah, you know, the Neilsville game, I'd love to not go down 11-0. I mean, having to call 2 timeouts in the first 4 minutes is rough. I know I told a lot of people this, though. I think in years past we might have lost by 40. I thought our kids learned how to battle and play, and we're still not to that level yet. Until you beat Neilsville, they're on top. I mean, they've won, I think, 87 in a row or something like that. They're really good. But I like how we're competing, and we've got a young team, and I think that's going to go good for later on in the year in playoffs.
Definitely. Well, congratulations here on getting the win here tonight against Gilman, and then we'll see you guys in Spencer on Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you very much for the coverage, Ben.
You're welcome. And let's bring in, who do we got? We got 2. We got Allie Gardner and Kenley Hilgeman as our 2 players of the game here tonight for the Columbus Dons. And you guys got a dominant win here tonight over Gilman, and it started on the defensive end of the floor as you were able to get a lot of steals. So tell me about your defensive effort on that end of the floor.
Yeah, we work super hard at defense, and that's definitely what gets us going. That's what brings our energy, is our steals and our scoring off of that. But a big thing is that we definitely need to work on our rebounding, and that's just, going to come with this season going on. But we're definitely going to need to bring that up to win later on.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But tonight you guys did a nice job of forcing a lot of turnovers for the Pirates and converting those into points on the other end of the floor. So talk about you guys offensively. What was really going well on the offensive end for you guys tonight?
Yeah, I think we were just really working together as a team and staying focused on getting all the turnovers and just staying focused.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on getting a nice win here tonight over the Gilman Pirates, and we'll put you guys in the house here in 1 minute.
Can we go? Okay. I'm Allie Gardner. I'm Kenley Hilgeman. And we're in the house. Yeah! Let's go!
Nicely done. Well, congratulations to the Columbus Dons on getting the win here tonight. Let's roll through the stat sheet because I know I missed some stats here tonight because I was distracted partially, but we'll get what we have, I should say. For the Gilman Pirates, they were led in scoring by Reagan Soper, finishing with 13 points on the night, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals, and a block. She really put together a strong game for the Pirates here tonight on both ends of the floor. Another player who put together a strong game, I should say, was Addie Vick, finishing with 8 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. I also got 8 points for Allie Olenek, finishing with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. 4 points for Nora Noonan, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 6 steals and a block. Noonan was a menace on the defensive end for Gilman. We got 4 points, we already did her. 2 points for Aubrey Steinbach off the bench, 3 rebounds as well. 1 point for Avery Olenek, 1 rebound and a steal for her. And then 1 point for Reese Weir, 4 rebounds, 2 steals as well. Meanwhile, for the Columbus Dons, they were led in scoring on the night by Ellie Gardner, finishing with 22 points on the night, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals for her. We got 19 points for Izzy Holes, 3 rebounds and a steal. Most of those points came in the first half. Izzy had a really strong first half tonight for the Dons. 13 points for Kenley Hilgeman off the bench, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals for her. Maybe her strongest game of the season here tonight. I don't have the other stats, but she certainly did really well. We got 5 points for Kate Casperson, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. 3 points for Maddie Bernick, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. 2 points for Sophie Wilczek, 3 rebounds and 2 steals. Chase Blanker with a point, 2 rebounds and a steal. And then Aubrey Lambrecht finished with 1 point, 2 rebounds as well. Oh, and Jaylee Garneau got a rebound in there at the end of the game. So that'll kind of wrap up our stats here, and a dominant win for the Columbus Dons here tonight over the Gilman Pirates, 66-37. Columbus will head to Spencer on Tuesday. We'll follow them over there. Meanwhile, you'll want to tune in tomorrow night. The Columbus boys are in action here hosting Neillsville. That should be a fantastic game. They played some good games against Neillsville last year, so we're looking forward to another one here tomorrow night against Neillsville boys basketball action. So, for Ben Brecht here from Columbus High School, we're signing off here on a victory tonight for the Dons. We'll see you tomorrow night for boys basketball against the Warriors. Have a good night.